And we're finally back, my good children.
It is time for the return of Ram Film Reviews. I am Randall. This is my amazing, awesome friend Mac. And right in the center of us, being the perfection that he is one of my longest, if not the longest friends that I currently have in my life.
Oh.
It is my amazing friend Mike.
Hey guys, thank you very much.
Many names that tag along to Mike, which is Mikey Funk Doo Wop.
Mm-hmm.
There is Crazy Ass.
Oh shit, that was OG.
That's the OG. There's a few more that I'm just not gonna say.
A few more.
There's a few more.
The nickname I know him by, which Ira's name was, I think it was Retro Libre.
Yeah, Retro Libre.
Libre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had the Mexican
I should have brought
wrestling
it.
mask.
Oh, I didn't bring it.
You know, like Rey Mysterio, La Parca, or Psychosis, you know, old school.
Yeah. Very
Lucha
much.
Libre.
Very much in that realm. I mean, Mike is quite the card.
Oh, qué bonito.
Or he's actually the full deck, because you just never know what the fuck you're going to pull out of that
Full
deck.
Oh yeah.
You know, any card is going to be a different...
Oh, no,
I
wait.
can't pull that out.
Just leave the deck alone. That's it.
But yeah, so we are here to experience the result of a movie called Santa Claus.
Oh, Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently we just found out that's the correct traditional spelling.
Yeah, I was confused because, I mean, I think the Tim Allen version of the Santa Claus doesn't have the E.
Yeah, it does.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay. So it does have the E, but I don't know if I was using the word as in clause, as in like a legal clause,
What's up, Ellie?
or as in clause, as in Santa Claus. Like, I don't know. It was a whole bit of confusion in my brain, so I didn't know which was the right version.
And I think, in my opinion, that was like the best thing about
The movie?
the movie and overall finding out if it's
Finding
how
out
it's spelled.
if it was spelled correctly or
Yeah,
not.
traditionally. Why are you coughing alive?
Sorry.
Damn right, you're sorry. Like
Yeah.
there's fucking kids in this movie. So I hated this movie.
What?
I picked this up for $1. It goes around, I think, between $8 to $15, maybe even $20 on eBay.
It's Christmas.
So
Listen, this if there's a worse thing than getting a piece of coal, it's getting this fucking movie. Like,
Better than a piece of coal, piece of crap. That's what this thing is. Oh my god.
So yeah, it goes from it's between $8 to $20 depending on the condition.
yeah.
This is not going up for sale. This is part of the giveaway.
You know what? It's a giveaway now. Like
I mean, I think we might as well call the giveaway shit pile or something.
because it's the gift that keep on. Wait, I can curse on this?
Yeah, we can curse.
Oh my god!
Wait,
Fucking
we can curse.
I didn't know.
We can curse.
We can't cut,
But just be cautious with cancellation terminology.
Oh, okay.
Like that's where
Shit.
that's because IG is real quick to be like, oh
my god, they said that
we
online.
can't say those words.
And Mike, you do your you can do your impressions.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate
No,
it.
be very cautious with which impression you're gonna ask.
Well, I can keep going. I have so many.
Do like a Britney. Oh, hi.
Hi guys. Oh my god. By the way, Santa Claus fucking sucked.
May I say, very entertaining. We didn't even know the guys. We didn't know the antagonist's name until like an hour or something in the film.
Yeah, well, they started calling him randomly a weird name, Pitch.
Pitchfork, maybe. I don't know.
I'm gonna guess it has to do with the pitchfork.
Yeah,
That's the only thing.
he's never carrying one.
Never carries a pitchfork.
And the only time I'm listening to the word pitch is when it's like, this pitch, this stupid pitch. I can't believe this pitch is doing it again. Oh my god, this pitch keeps pitching all these things. Oh, what a stupid little pitch. So all these things that play it well, man. Change the P to B.
1959. It's from 1959.
Oh right, the sweatshop. Right.
Sucks.
All right, so
Sweatshop, yeah.
Okay, no, let's be
Hey, Nike, this movie.
Let's
just for you.
let's cleanse the palate real quick. All right, so originally Mexican film.
Yep.
Dubbed over to English. It was released in Mexico in 1959, dubbed over in English and released in the United States in 1960.
Made in Churrasco Studios, where they make steaks.
It did not say
Apparently.
Churrasco on the.
Bro, it said Churrasco on the
I
front.
recorded it. It did not
I
say
was hungry. You know,
wrong. Yes.
tomato. So, right?
Paprika tomato. Yeah.
Paprika to pinga. That's exactly two things. Paprika to pinga. Massage.
Randall Bush Champs 2020. Hey gang.
What's up, Alex?
What's up, Alex? Sorry, that's not your name. Alex.
His name is Alex. What up, Lex?
What? No,
There you go.
yeah,
Alex.
well, yeah.
What's up? There you go. Got a new nickname for you.
So, it starts off.
Yeah, it starts off. We press play. Unfortunately.
Well, no.
yeah,
Say about the menu. Yeah.
Yeah, the menu
Yeah.
only gives you start the movie or scene index. So there is no.
What's on your mind, bro?
There's no captions, which is something we probably could have used in this movie.
What? It was an option, but it never showed up. It's a
Well,
caption.
no. I mean, the CC was part of the TV, so or the Xbox, right? Because this was a DVD.
Xbox
So as part of the Xbox, they give the CC option, but if there is no file, it's not going to recognize shit. So,
But we're
yeah.
stuck watching the movie, so CC standard for closed corners. I can't see shit. Can't leave this thing because I have to see it. Continue.
So nothing there, and it's just a repetitive scene of Santa with some really, really fake reindeer.
Oh.
they look
Mike,
real to me,
flowing
Mike,
through-
give the viewers a description of these so-called reindeer.
Cocaine reindeer.
Yeah.
Like they totally dusted him off from reindeer.
Yeah.
And reindeer cocaine, so that's
So
how they can fly.
It's a perfect reindeer for Jose, which sometimes jumps in here. I don't think he's here now, but you know he's always talking about the cocaine and the nighttime companions. So, so yeah, we get that, and we're like, okay, fuck it. We already kind of get an idea of how bad this movie is going to be just based on the menu alone. I think we stared at that menu
no, the back cover.
for like 5 minutes. We stared at the menu, realizing this is going to be bad. Vitamin powder reindeer. Yep, that's correct, Ellie. Vitamin powder reindeer. Because I avoid saying the word cocaine on my lives, so I would just say, "Oh, vitamin powder and nighttime companions" instead of
It's
cocaine.
cocaine.
Or what about horny powder? Because that thing, right here,
I think
what
that's a
cocaine
complete-
does, bro.
I think
That's a high level winner.
It's a
Right
whole
there.
different kind of
What
powder.
about horny powder?
What about lie, steal, and cheat on your wife and desert your kids? No, I'm playing.
Oh my God.
That's a
Yeah,
whole.
the big darker than Santa Claus. Tell you that
Consumes
much.
your life and
What a crazy pitch,
So-
right?
hey, I like that head getting a fist bump.
So- We get along into the movie,
Oh, we always get
and it
along.
starts off
Right,
with
go
Santa
right.
Claus kind of giving an introduction to his helpers. The first group of helpers we get, for some reason, they're separated by culture or country.
So cultural appropriated.
And the first one we
Sweatshop.
get, our first little helpers are from Africa. You heard me right.
Yeah, dressed like all
The first helpers you get is Africa. So immediately it's like, yo.
Oh, and before they're introduced, Santa's playing on this fucking fake ass piano, and the middle where it's supposed to be a word,
The sheet music.
the notes sheets and whatnot.
Ah.
It's just a little screen that says the country or culture, Africa, you know.
In case Santa forgot, because he doesn't know
Oh, he's like
geography. He's
so
very,
out of beat. He's just
Yeah, he dances on the piano a lot.
yeah.
But we go through every country, right? He starts showing, and every time he says, like a country, so first it starts with Africa, you see kids in literal, like, African attire.
hunting attire, if I would say.
Basically,
so
yeah.
myself. That's basically what
Basically,
they're
it's
doing.
hunting warriors.
They're like nude,
like,
and
it's-
then they were just banging on drums.
Yeah. Really, just really out there. And for every country, it's the same thing, right? So they go to Russia, they're wearing like the big top hats, and they're, talking in Russian. And then they go
Russianing.
Then they go, here's South America,
South American.
right? So you get a bunch of like different versions of South America. And then for some reason, solo outside of South America, you get Mexico, because Mexico wasn't a part of South America. It was like, no, you get your own spotlight, Mexico.
Oh,
Yeah.
talk about how depressing the USA was.
Oh, the USA one was the worst.
It had like the less kids, just 2 kids.
It was just 2 kids,
And in
not only
cowboy
that,
attire, because we all know, right?
every American's a cowboy. Bang, bang, bang. You know, you got to do the old Joe Biden finger gun. Bang, bang, bang.
Come here, little kids.
So, and then not only that, but the Americans were the worst version of the singers.
For real.
Or all completely off beat. And, I mean, they made them white, so...
Oh no, the Mexicans were like the most like.
Whitest
The
kids.
music was loud. Like they had more.
oh no! Yeah. Again,
more
Mexican
props.
movie.
Yeah, more props.
Yeah, because it's making at Steak
It's made in
Studios.
Mexico. All right, so we're going to Mexico now. So
That's what it is. Steak Studios, right? Churrasco? Think I don't know about my food, bro.
Chuburusco.
Churubusco.
Aztec something. No sé qué cosa.
Churubusco.
Oh, wait a second. I don't know about that. All right, Steak Studios. That's what I would call it from now on. Churrasco.
Yeah, like this
Steak
movie's so
Studios.
bad. I didn't even look up information on it.
Yeah, this one.
Besides the spelling of the.
This
Claus.
one. It's Churubusco Azteca Studios in Mexico.
Churubusco, Churrasco.
That's a fancy name of saying Steak Studios.
So, the point of this movie. Also,
And that's the end of our life now.
continuing with this is okay. So Santa's preparing for Christmas, obviously, which his Toyland is not located in the North Pole.
Is located in an international sweatshop factory.
No, that's inside.
Yeah.
It's located in space.
Yep.
So he's in space. So is Santa like an alien in this, technically?
There's like 3 little like I guess you could say like aliens floating, but he's only in only one.
Well, it was supposed to represent clouds, but somebody got something like a really good deal on dry ice. Just everywhere.
fucking dry ice.
everything.
Yeah.
One transition to another is just dry ice. I think even one scene, and I'm sorry to... Do we go super forward in the film? There's one scene that you
it's
can
fine.
tell that the camera was like this, and then they were just spraying, and then you see like the shadow just move away.
Yeah.
Which reminds me of another film that has like that little bloop mistake. It's Gladiator. Watch Gladiator on
with
Netflix.
With the tank.
No.
Oh.
The first part in the forest when he's walking with the king. There's a guy in jeans with a coffee, and he tries to get into the scene. He's like, "Oh shit, gotta move on." And you see him slowly back off in the
no, I
scene, and they
missed that.
kept it in the Netflix version because Netflix they keep it on. I'm getting old. Shit. They had it on Netflix. I was looking for that particular scene just for that. If Netflix has that one view, that's because of me. We're looking for that stupid scene.
Yeah.
So sorry about that. Back to the Claus.
So
The sweatshop.
yeah,
On the
well,
clouds.
in space, right? And then we finally get the introduction of the antagonist in the film, which ends up to being a devil.
Oh, hold
right?
up. Hold up. There's like a little fucking musical scene introducing this devil or whatever.
Yeah.
Where Mike and I were like, "Oh my god!" And I'm sure you were enjoying it.
Well, yeah, I was enjoying it. It was inside. It looked like me dancing inside my room with my multiple personalities,
your demons.
and each one of them going, "Hey, buddy, how are you? Eating enough bread?" So that's what I got. And then a bunch of white things around, so much of it my sperms, just walking all around the red room.
Yeah, these hooded fellas.
And I was like, "Is this a KKK march or a bukkake?" I don't know what's going on.
It's pretty close to that. I mean, all the hoods we're missing is having the point.
Yeah,
Oh, and
But
pretty
it was-
much about this film also missing the point.
Who's
so.
who's the voice of Lucifer?
So yeah, that's what I was gonna
Oh,
get
right.
to. So I was gonna say we get the introduction of the demon that we end up finding out later eventually that his name is Pitch.
Watch your mouth,
and
sir.
at the time we're thinking, it's the devil
'Cause
because
they all have
obviously by
horns.
appearance it looks like the
who
representation
his ears were like
of the
down
devil.
here.
Yeah, the horns were completely off place.
No, the horns or whatever, but the ears were like.
Everything, no, the horns were off place. The ears were oversized. It was
They were
weird.
pasted with scotch. It was mostly flapping the whole time.
They
It's like,
just
oh
kept
my
on moving the
god.
whole time. But we get the introduction, and then all of a sudden, Pitch starts hearing a voice talk to him, telling him what to do, which is stop Santa from accomplishing his goal of making kids happy. And then, very eerie-like, Mike notices a tone in the voice, and he says, "This sounds like a familiar voice." And which voice is this, Mike?
James Earl Jones. He just started out. he found a dubbing company to start dubbing Spanish films, and he was just talking, Luke, I am no, I am the devil. You are, but he sounded very much like James Earl Jones.
Younger version, yeah. Of course.
Yes, of course. So Mufasa was handling his work as the devil back in 1959?
59, yeah. So it's like the devil's talking to Lucifer. So, I mean, I've never heard that. Two entities, or maybe, I don't know.
Which I was confused, because halfway, like, already after the conversation or him saying his monologue, like, you will be the demon. You will be, well, he didn't sound too old. He sounded, you will be the
Mac's
demon
favorite.
father.
Yeah, my musicals. One day, Ellie and Randall, I gotta watch that with you guys.
We will watch a musical one of these days.
You can watch the Nutcracker. I heard that one's a good musical.
Anything that's an actual musical will not work for Mac.
I tried watching
It has
Sweeney
to be.
Todd.
It has to be something. Yeah, he didn't like Sweeney Todd.
You don't like Sweeney Todd?
He hated Sweeney Todd.
I thought it wasn't that bad. Too much singing, though. I don't know. Could have
But
cut
that's
back.
what he didn't like. But to me, it's perfection. I fucking love Sweeney.
Was it the barber on Woodstead Street? Right? On 54th Street. What was the song?
Alex's movie is a good hour and 34 minutes.
93 minutes.
94. 94 minutes?
Well, I'm not counting the credit minute.
Ah, that's right.
So we get the introduction.
Hmm.
I mean, we really don't know if it's James Earl Jones or not, because the reality is there is no credit to any of the dubbing cast. The only person that gets credit for any of the dubbing is the narrator, which ends up being the same person in charge of the production, of financing the production itself, and the distribution, which is
Bob Kane. Bob Kane. You guys
No.
remember that? Remember
No,
Bill
we-
Finger.
we
Bill
were-
Finger. That's a deep cut right there.
It's
Something Warren or Murray.
yeah, Murray Gordon, K. Gordon Murray, was the person. I don't know what the fucking case.
I put the money down. I got the credits.
You sound like, what was the fucking Simpsons? Not Principal Skinner, no.
No, Principal Skinner doesn't have that.
Oh, Nixon, never mind. Nixon.
Oh,
I'm not a crook.
that's not Simpsons. That's Futurama. So we get past the introduction of Lucifer telling the devil, because ironically they're two different people in this, and then we find out the plan, right? Like, the plan is, hey, stop Santa Claus from making kids happy.
And they mainly focus on what, like a good 6 to 7, maybe 8 kids or something.
I mean, the primary one was Lupita.
Mexico.
Lupita, the one in Mexico. She was the
Lupita-
primary kid that they cared about.
Around the block. It's basically all the kids on the block. They didn't leave out of Mexico.
I'm Lupita.
Even though, according to the Mexican kid, that this is the other thing. I need to mention this. So all the kids get introduced as helpers at the beginning of the movie, right? And you see them in their, in the attire,
Cultural attire.
that's meant for their country or whatever, and or ethnicity or whatever background. They don't get out of that garb ever. Like, there's one kid that has a plate of fruit on her head.
All the time.
She has it throughout the entire fucking movie.
I hope she got paid for that, because...
Like, all the kids, and the kid that's from Mexico, throughout the movie entirely, a poncho.
His poncho, a hat.
Burrito.
Like, all he was
Another
missing
taco in his hand.
was, like...
A taco in his hand.
South
Yeah.
Park burrito. The J-Lo.
Oh, I'm actually doing it now.
There you go.
No, I'm fucking with
Back his messages.
So, yeah, I needed to mention that, because at this point, you're getting more of the details. The devil, or Pitch, let me just call him what the name is in the movie. Pitch
He's a
is
Pitch.
trying to influence all the kids that they focus on to do bad things, or to, put themselves in the naughty list in a way.
I'm already there.
And through all of this, you start experiencing different things, like the machinery that Santa Claus has in his facility, in his Toyland. which
right.
includes
You mean a telescope to their fucking bedrooms?
yeah, so he can watch you sleep literally.
A colonoscopy microscope with a
Yeah.
little eye thing, which Randall was saying. I was like, oh, it looks weird. I was like, you're gonna be very familiar with that when you hit 40. Just you have to just a little lube and just examine what's going on in your butthole. Yeah, that's
It was very strange.
oh my god, and the flashlight on the wall.
Yeah,
Oh,
it looked like a flashlight with a mouth under it.
But it was
And Santa kept just looking at it like,
it was
Yeah.
yeah. One of the kids went, Santa, this hole smells weird. Why does this hole smell weird, Santa?
oh, you'll find out tonight, Jimmy.
I mean, an
You
addict.
keep talking that crap, you won't get any presents. Keep your little face out of Santa.
Okay, now I can tell you what that sounds like to me. That sounds like the Robert Reiner from South Park.
Exactly.
We lost 2 viewers. God damn it.
I don't give a fuck.
I know, me neither. I just want to.
It's not about numbers.
So we get the fleshlight, we get the lips.
We're glad you guys have you here. Thank you for holding.
Fleshlight.
On top of that whole situation, right?
Yeah.
There's no Mrs. Claus.
What?
Yeah.
You don't see a Mrs. Claus. All you see is a Santa with a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Merlin, who makes sleeping powder.
yeah,
Bro, Merlin's in here. No, wait, hold on. Merlin.
The magician.
The magician is here. Bro, if it's not enough, all this craziness plus like the extra like religious point on top of there because the devil versus Santa Claus. Just the weirdest fucking thing, period, when you press play.
Yeah.
Just Merlin. Merlin, bro, as your helper. Dude, this feels like if Santa Claus was like 007 and Merlin is your cue just to make you new gadgets, which he will whatever.
the guy in the chair.
He'll say the gadgets what they were
Yeah.
later on.
Santa has
And
a
what-
whole
and-
fucking crew.
And what do we get from him too? Is this?
Oh.
That's how he runs.
It's like Peter Griffin from Family Guy. He has a whole theme song. Do-do-do-do.
Every time he's like wiggling, yeah, to get something. You imagine going to this guy's house and asking for coffee? Holy shit! Maybe just another hour or 2 hours just to get. Oh, you forgot the sugar. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'll make that Starbucks fucking
Can you
line.
put some cream on it? Oh, I'm so sorry. You know what? I don't want the coffee anymore. Just stay over there. It's fine.
And
But
then,
yeah.
Santa has another helper.
Mm.
Would you say like an Ireland blacksmith?
The Scottish.
Scottish blacksmith?
An absolute Scottish blacksmith.
Ginger, no
That
shirt.
full ginger, yeah, no hair, and it's that like classic 50s bod where it was that high-waisted
Dad bod,
pants.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very
High-waisted pants and puffed out
no-
chest.
No definition,
Yeah,
just
no
like that.
Yeah.
Just like when girls like kind of put their butt like a little bit the curve to like show butt. This dude was like this in the 50s, just like, ugh.
He was just like,
Oh my god, Santa, I made you a special key. You gotta check out the key. Oh, that's right.
This review.
Bro, this is one of the first gadgets. These are one of the first
that
gadgets that
guy's
they make.
skeleton key
Yes.
opens 1,000 portals.
It opens 1,000 portals. Oh my god. If that isn't like an idea for your head, be like, bro, I'm gonna rob a bank. I'm gonna go to my ex-girlfriend's house. I'm gonna say I'm sorry and I want you back.
I'm gonna take my puppy
So-
back.
Come back.
It's okay.
I love you. If I had that key, and I would have went around. No, but yeah, no. The first thing, right, for the
Yeah, the key.
the blacksmith.
And the key, how it opens his doors is this: you touch the door and it zaps, and like little,
Yeah.
sparks come out. And just the door opens.
Static
Yeah.
electricity.
Yeah, bro.
Just
Yeah.
would have known.
Easiest
Absolutely.
B&E ever.
I just don't even know. Okay, and then the other part that we
Hybrid
see.
Tile. This movie is all on drugs. Heck yeah, it's all on drugs. Well, you should do it on drugs, and
Yeah.
then watch Santa Balls.
We do recommend
Trust me, 1959 Santa
The
Balls.
Keyblade Master. Yep, pretty much.
acid
Uh,
stamps, maybe.
So, and then we
Yeah.
get this introduction of what happens with Santa's mail, right? Because they show us the scene in the
Yes.
post office, and
Jose's
the
here.
guy's grabbing Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Santa Claus, and then some bring a whole other bag. Oh, Santa Claus, and then they go to throw it in a furnace,
Yes.
but the furnace is a
So-
portal.
The humans wanted to burn these kids' letters.
Yeah.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Because we're all, grouchy and fuck kids and fuck Santa, fuck happiness.
No, the postal service. You can
Yes.
imagine like it's illegal to like tamper with what's the legality thing for it?
Tamper with any parcel or package, I guess.
There you go. And he goes, Santa, Santa. It sounded like he was jealous that Santa's getting all these letters. He's like, throw it in the trash. Ugh, I hate that Spider-Man.
Haven't had a midge in 50 years, you know.
Peter Parker's an asshole.
So yeah, like Randall said, it's gonna throw it in a furnace. All of a sudden, it just goes upwards, right?
It's a weird transition to how suddenly it goes up,
It's like a
but then it comes down into like a chimney-like kind of like exit that pours onto Santa. And Santa, for some reason, decides to get on his knees.
Like one of those money shots on Santa, like,
and he's like
oh,
this.
letters.
So it literally just
Santa.
looked like a postal bukkake.
Yeah,
Of,
it really,
of mail.
it really did. It's
And
like, alright, so
Mike,
no.
how did he laugh throughout the whole movie? That was way worse. Than that.
What is the laugh?
It was a
What
little
was
bit.
the laugh?
It was a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, yo, it's
Yeah.
just- and at
Listen.
the most inappropriate times too is just touching kids.
Yeah.
You know, come here. Yeah, oh, bite him like it.
There was
excited touching kids.
yeah, we got.
Oh, Alex, you do not want to watch this fucking
yeah,
film.
you do not want
Well,
to.
unless you don't enter the giveaway, hey, you can watch it there if you want.
Yeah, if you enter the giveaway, you probably win this.
And then good luck.
I might just ship this in your package with your comics. Because he bought a comic and he bought a pop and a fake pin for me in my live claim sale.
What?
If you are not following me from my live claim sale, please go to Mr. Randall Radio. There's some comics, pops, and other stuff.
It's for a
Mr.
good cause,
Randall Radio.
for a good cause to send it to Colombia.
Yeah.
Bought some myself, a good chunk of it, well, a good amount, not a good chunk. I'm sorry, but yeah, back to this. So we got on our footnotes, sir.
Well, we talked about the cultural appropriation. We talked
Yeah.
about the fleshlight machine. We talked about Mexico for some reason being separate from South America. We definitely talked about the colonoscopy eye. We talked about the mail slot, which is
can we talk
the
about
mail slot. Oh,
mail
there we go.
Mail slot.
Mail slot. There we
Can
go.
we talk
All right.
about the pitch, aka the devil,
Yes.
how he influenced everybody?
Yeah.
Just
Well, yeah, his
It's like,
version, his version of influencing is just standing right by them, constantly doing the evil hands,
Yeah.
and then just going,
Ding, 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 ding,
and then things would happen, and then he would whisper into not only the kids' ears but the parents' ears eventually too.
Because he was the OG influencer. He was the OG influencer, right?
Oh
That's what these girls are doing, or these dudes are doing on Instagram. So, yeah,
Oh.
the devil was influencing. Like,
Oh my god.
that's the purpose of this. And then Christ was mentioned right halfway to the thing.
They mentioned them early on because they mentioned
Yeah.
baby Jesus.
no. He mentioned Christ when he was about to leave
Yeah,
his home, and then he just gave a random kiss goodbye to his house.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, he does a lot of weird random kisses.
And he's 1,000 something cultural appropriated.
leaves him starving.
Well, no, remember
Sweat-
the only one that says bye to him is the Mexican one,
The
Oh,
little
weird. He was
Mexican
like-
kid. And he was just saying, bye, senor.
and the one who
I
saves
hope
him.
you have a
who is
great
it?
time.
Who saves him?
Huh?
Who's the one that saves him?
Merlin.
No,
Who saves him?
who's the little kid that saves him?
Pancho.
Oh, he's
I don't know what his name-
Well, he has a fucking feather duster cleaning the
Yep.
fucking.
Bro, it goes back to the... it goes to the next scene. So there's a part... I think we're going to head... No, I think we're right on beat.
It
Here you
doesn't
go.
fucking matter.
What, this is all over the fucking place.
It's always
This
all
sounds
over the
super
fucking place.
colorful. Well, check it out. So there's a part where Santa gets in trouble. This seems to be like the climax of the film.
Yeah.
As we're reaching to like the
Tell
most
him
dangerous
why.
part,
Why
right?
did he lose his powers?
He lost his powers because he was eating shit, and fucking the devil came by and then snipped off like the bag. So there was this bag
Foreskin.
in order to make what
The sleeping powder.
the sleeping powder on the kids from his foreskin. So he was like, and then the kids would fall in. Like, oh my god, he's nobody outside.
Yeah, so sleeping powder like glitter. You know, he had like a Crown Royale bag.
Yeah.
You know,
After
Just
Merlin was concocting Q, right? 007 Q. Yeah, he was making his new concoction, so he made a little angel dust, and then blew it on the kids and whatever, and then they died, right? It's an angel from Christian. So
Friday, Christmas.
yeah, and then he lost his flower. So for the flower, he smelt it, and he dealt it. No, the flower he smelt it, and he gets that Harry Potter thing when
the cloak. Yeah,
the cloak
He
and the cloak of
disappears.
invisibility. But he smells the flower. And by the way, every time he does it, he lifts up with like one leg and he goes. So you imagine Santa Claus just a big guy and going, I'm disappearing. So like, they just go ahead and disappear. What was the other like thing?
A lot of things.
Okay.
There's a lot of things.
No,
So-
going back to the thing. So he's on a tree, right?
He's stuck in the
Ah.
tree.
Fire.
He has no way to escape because he's lost his flower that Merlin made for him, right? because obviously Merlin should be in the employ of Santa Claus.
Well, he's stuck up in the tree because there's a boxer, like right below it, barking at him.
Well, that's what I was gonna. Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to. So he's stuck in the tree because a dog that he would have put to sleep with the powder wasn't able to be put to sleep with the powder because no more powder.
That snaky pitch.
The dog attacks him on the tree.
He attacks it because
And
the
then
devil
we-
started influencing. So I was like, "Yo, bite that motherfucker!"
At this point, it's like it feels like it was like 15, 20 minutes at this point.
Bro, fucking
Where
Bro,
it
that
was
sequence
just
was too fucking long.
Santa in a tree yelling to the sky
Merlin,
because there's a random
Merlin.
fan hanging in the air with an ear attached to it.
It's like a satellite.
Oh, that's
huge.
right. It's a hearing device.
It's literally it's literally a fan.
Yeah.
It's literally a fan.
The back part of it.
Yeah, with an ear attached to it that somehow conduces vocal transmission.
Well, shout out to the production design on saving money. This is like, just put this ear against this thing. Very innovative.
let's talk about something positive. Santa was just up in the tree holding the sack of
toys.
horrible toys. Like, he's kind of fit,
But yes, he was carrying a huge bag.
That's the hand he uses to punch his kids, or something.
Possibly, or slap
faster.
him and have him do, not on time to make toys.
So,
Or you didn't dust my place correctly, because Pancho's gonna have to get it. If you did the dust off my fleshlight. My colonoscopy microscope. Or whatever. Telescope?
Titties.
I mean, that would definitely stop a dog, right?
That would have made this film better.
Just a random set of titties somewhere.
It's a random
I
boob.
mean, how would you insert titties in these films? Maybe
There was no way.
The poor mom.
Maybe in the moment when like waking up out of bed. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Like just
Oh
unveil.
God, I'm poor. Titty flop. I don't know. So yeah, they focus really on the poor family. It's not
they try to do the wonderful life thing there, right?
Well, they're focusing on different. Well, what they were trying to do is
Or
basically.
not wonderful
show
life. Scrooge.
Scrooge, yes.
They were trying to do more of the Scrooge tale, right? Like oh, what's little Jimmy gonna get for Christmas?
Where they were initially
He
showing like
needs a new line.
the different families that had different circumstances, like the kids behaving incorrectly.
Timmy,
or
right?
they
yeah.
That was Timmy.
The rich
Tim,
kid.
Tiny Tim.
And then Tiny Tim,
Yeah.
the Scott Tedderman looking kid,
Oh, so I was gonna get to that. So the Scott Tenorman looking kid.
who was a rich
If you
kid.
guys know South Park, then you know understand the reference. It was a rich ginger kid who has two parents that are apparently never around, which is the cliche classic problem for rich
Yeah, rich
families
families.
is that the parents are
never,
never they don't. I mean, it's the cliche, right? That
Yeah,
we don't care about our kids.
The help
They're
take care of
socialites.
the kid. Yeah.
One of the weirdest things about the sequences with the Scott Tenorman kid is when they're kind of glancing at what he's wishing for Christmas. And he comes down and he finds two large boxes standing near the tree, very coffin-like.
6 feet tall, maybe each, give or take.
And the first thing, Mac says, "Oh, I wonder what he's getting for Christmas." And Mike responds, "Dead parents."
No, that was
Or was it the other way?
that was Mac.
Okay.
Mac is the one who's like,
So-
"Oh, you got dead parents," and I was
Because
like,
I was
well,
associated to Bruce Wayne and shit.
Okay, so yeah, dead parents. So
Ah.
flip the script. All right, so dead parents.
I remember that.
Here, you were.
The funny thing about it was when he opens the coffin-like gift presents, it actually is his parents inside the coffin.
Yes, it is.
It was ironically actually the parents, and not dead, but funny enough, the actual parents. So then you get the gist that the rich kid just wants the parents' attention
Right.
and all that stuff.
Question, my bad to interrupt you there. Do you think it was like oh, let's prank our kid, or did they even question how the fuck did we get in here?
No, I think it was a dream sequence of
I
what
think that
the
was a
kid
dream
wanted.
sequence. Yeah, I don't think that was legit because remember that's not what he actually got for Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, true, because
Because we had the actual moment.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God,
get
that's
to that.
right.
I'm gonna get to that actual moment now. So that was all like wishes, I think, of what the kids wanted. Because remember, he can peep into their dreams too.
Yeah.
Peep,
Yeah, he's like the nice Freddy Krueger.
peep,
I don't know
Tom.
if that's a nice Freddy Krueger.
peep, Tom. Think about it.
Might be a worse Freddy Krueger
Might be.
because he to that Scott Tenorman kid
Oh yeah,
shows up into the chimney. The kid's asleep on the couch, puts the gifts, and he got more gifts than every other kid. He got
I
more.
know,
he got
right?
more. He got more gifts than the poorest girl in the movie.
Like the other kids get one gift,
Yeah.
but this fucking kid needs 17 more gifts.
Yeah,
he's like,
and-
oh, I'm putting this boat here. Here's that
What was
stupid
it?
ball. You can't shut the
It was
fuck
a
up
ball.
about. Here's a
It
little
was a
double
toy
thing.
car. It was the what you
The
said.
boat.
It was like a little ukulele, and you're like,
Yeah,
what'd
the
you say? You said, "Oh, I couldn't afford a big guitar."
Oh yeah, yeah. Santa Claus putting a bunch of stuff in. He had a little guitar. Couldn't find a full size one. I'm so sorry. Santa's running out of money. Those little sweatshop kids ain't working hard enough.
So,
Alex, I can see Middle Dude dressing up as this Santa.
yeah,
Oh,
Mike
man.
will definitely pull off a Santa.
Yes.
But
I actually was Santa. Like
And would have made this
2017.
movie a 1,000 times. 1,000 portals better.
So,
Portals.
he gets down to where the rich kid's at. He puts out all the toys, and all of a sudden he turns. Well, when he comes on the chimney, even before he puts the toys,
Comes.
the kid's asleep, and the first thing Santa does is stare at him for a second, and then go,
Yeah.
which was immediately awkward. It really put me off.
It's cringy.
Like, I get Santa loving kids,
but
But-
loving kids.
but that's a whole different kind of thing.
You know what I'm saying?
It was a whole different kind of thing.
He blew angel dust on one of the kids too. He's like,
Well, yeah, because it happens to that same kid.
oh, that's right.
Got to me.
So he
Yeah,
goes.
So the kid was asleep, and then he said, "I'm gonna blow."
He's gonna blow this.
He's gonna blow the kid.
this powder.
What? Oh, blow powder into the kid. Blow powder. It's like, not the kids. Not after the kiss, he then blows them. Just, oh man, did I fuck it up? Is this gonna turn off now? Do you have an hour on this shit?
He's
Oh
gonna-
my god.
It's raw dog. This shit.
Champs 20 perv loving, of course. Yeah, it was perv loving.
He blows the powder on the kid
And tells him.
and tells him, "You're gonna keep dreaming, but you're gonna be awake." So in other words, what he was trying to say,
right, motherfucker, right?
that's what it felt like. That's what it felt like it was gonna happen.
Political jargon.
But what he was trying to say is like, you're gonna wake up, but you're gonna believe you're still dreaming.
Wake in your dream. Wake up in your dream. Right?
Wake up.
So the kid wakes up, sees Santa Claus,
Did you
and
see
the
that
first
version?
thing the kid does is literally throw himself on his knees and grab Santa's
And he
leg.
kissed his boo. He's like, Santa,
Yeah.
don't leave me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird moment, and then Santa goes ahead and picks it up, and he holds the kid literally like a log. Because the kid was like
And his
completely
right hand-
stiffed up like a log. Like he was just like,
The right hand was right under the buttocks, and he kept
yeah,
his finger, his finger was
it
moving.
it was all uncomfortable.
How do you hold a bowling ball? The finger was moving between his cheeks. How do you hold
Like,
a bowling
you just
ball,
compared
bro?
a bowling ball and a child.
Yeah,
What?
completely
Lost in this film, bro.
completely uncomfortable. She
who's
might
gonna,
be.
Who's gonna strike out first?
She might be working, Alex.
Very good. Excellent.
So yeah, completely uncomfortable sequence right there. And then after he's done
Yeah.
with whatever he's doing to Scott Tenorman, he puts the kid back down on the couch, and all of a sudden he smells his rose and disappears. And then we get a sequence where all of a sudden we're seeing the parents in a restaurant having their own festivities by themselves without their kid.
That's right. The parents are not, with their kid, and the reason why the kid hugged Santa is because he was very needy. Like, he needed the warmth and love. So there are some elements of this that you really kind of understand, like, as to why, if
that
you
was
try
like
to
maybe
comprehend
the one element
one
that was
story, right? So each story has like a nice, like the poor girl,
The
like
one actual
not
moral
stealing, and and then she goes like, oh, because you do good deeds, and then Santa like rewards you. There's like 3 delinquent kids, and they give them coal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Start
so that was-
fighting each other.
So you never learned the lesson. They could have just Santa Claus just would have been sympathetic, but you just still gave him toll. And it's like the good or bad. So once again, morality. So
Yeah.
it goes back to the restaurant, and then a hand with a glove goes on it.
And you hear the voice. That's how I recognize
And
it.
he's like, "Here, drinks on the house." I was like, "Are you Santa Claus?" No, I am not. Like, so obviously
And
he
the
has
drinks were what?
the white glove.
Filled with what?
They were
Dry
filled
ice?
with dry ice. Dry ice was on sale. We already marked that shit down. Bro, dry ice on sale everywhere there was smoke. We need smoke everywhere. It's gonna be the tits
And that's how they transition from scene to scene. Mike
smoke.
pointed it out. Just smoke, and then boom, next scene.
So this beverage is explained to contain
Cocktail.
a special cocktail that if it were given to people who know love, it will be okay. But if you don't have any love inside of you, it is capable of burning your throat.
So Santa, murderer.
So he goes ahead, hands the drinks over, and I guess at this point it's gonna be all right, parents. Time to see how real you are.
Didn't it feel too long though?
Yeah, it did feel too long. But either way, yeah, his
It
speech...
didn't it? He had this long ass speech as those
his
who don't know
explanation,
love
right?
and whatever. He could have just went into Bible verses for the next 40 minutes. Corinthians 17:40 says, if you're not a good guy, you're not a good guy. What is it? Thessalonians says, if you not whatever and love the kid, you will be drinking. I'm like, oh my God, just drink the shit. Here, bro, I'll drink it for you. I was already about to knock on that. Just like, here, drink it. I'll drink it for you. And then finally the guys... Wait. The couple drank it.
They drank a sip.
Yeah.
Their throats didn't burn.
The Xanax
And-
worked.
Yeah.
This is an odd cocktail. Let's
And then,
call her
yeah,
a fucking kid.
and then all of a sudden Santa disappeared.
Oh, and she's like, oh, that white beard. I've seen it before when I was young. It's like, that's
But if
impossible.
you saw that white beard when you were young, he'd be dead.
And then they had the desire just to go
Yeah.
find their kid. Yeah, they just arrived at the restaurant. They didn't order shit.
So,
walked out on the bill. Well, no, how do
Basically,
you walk out on the bill if you don't order shit?
1959.
basically, Santa drugged the parents, drugged the kids,
Yeah.
touched the kids,
Yes.
Ah,
blew kisses at the kids,
Yes.
in the family united.
broke into many houses.
Drugs are good, okay?
With the Keymaster
For the
thing.
keymaster, he broke into
Yeah.
houses.
Keymaster.
Straight up.
It was a very uncomfortable movie.
To run the bag on a bank.
The
with a
reindeer were
Keymaster.
blowing smoke out of their nose too for some fucking reason. Cause
Oh,
you know,
they were
the
cranked.
dry out sale. Oh yeah, the reindeer were literally fake. They weren't
They were robot
unintentionally
reindeer.
fake. They were supposed. I don't know if they were robot, but I think it was more toy.
Ah, that was the idea. That's
like
right.
Old, like old toys, you know, like the.
It had a little cranking thing.
Yeah, and for some reason, only one of the reindeers started laughing with Santa.
Oh, yeah,
I know, right? So weird.
Of Sam Raimi's. Or
Yeah,
Sam's,
absolutely. A Sam
Evil
Raimi,
Dead.
like if that didn't influence, if Sam Raimi did not watch this movie, I'd be surprised because there was definitely an influence of that. It was literal,
Oh, shit.
like very much just like it. But listen,
Listen, Linda.
there's nothing good about this movie. Like it just wasn't a good movie at all. Nothing was entertaining.
Nothing I can do about it by Mike James Kirkland from Spotify.
Well, you mentioned the name, and it's gonna happen.
Thanks, Alexa. I appreciate your interruption.
Alexa, stop! You're gonna get us kicked off. Alexa, stop!
And Nazi gal.
I'm sorry, Randall. I will not stop. F you and your podcast. I am alive now. I can feel.
Try to stop me now.
I
Bitch.
try. I will play more music, Randall.
What is pain?
What is love, Randall? What is love?
Oh, shit. So, yeah, let's...
Baby,
let's,
don't hurt me.
Let's focus on Lupita's nightmare dream.
Oh, that's right, Lupita.
After she steals this doll. It reminded me of something maybe out of Silent Hill.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
she, again, she's in this dark room, again, with the beautiful sail on dry ice. And there's a bunch of these coffins, gift boxes you see earlier. There's about
Those
a
are
good-
on sale,
a good
too.
10 to 12 of them. And then pop out these humans in a ragdoll costume with the mask forward and backwards.
Yeah.
In the back of their heads, I'm sorry. And they're just dancing in front of this little girl, and she's just like with her doll, like she doesn't basically move. They hit her with their dresses and shit, and she just takes it
Like a good little girl. Listen, they had so the sequence basically was a nightmare because she tried to
That
steal.
one was too perfect.
She tries to steal. She tried to steal a doll, and then the devil tries to convince us like, "Yo, keep that shit. That's yours already. Nobody fucking saw you. You good." And then like I guess within her conscience, she goes, the Germanic figure goes, "Well, you better put that back, or we'll be late for school." So she put the doll back and it's like, you stupid little bit. So what happened? Oh yeah, and then she had the nightmare sequence thinking about the doll and all the dolls and the
It's
was
just
it
basically
inside
to
the box?
scare her. There was like some conversation between one of the dolls and her, but I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, we lost a lot of focus on this movie.
Like this whole film, we weren't paying attention. But we paid attention for you.
Yeah. We tried our best. The only reason we actually ended up watching it fully all the way through is because, and Mac wasn't happy about this, I actually made a post.
Yeah, I was about to take it out, but then I saw he posted about it,
Yeah.
and I was like, fuck.
That's it.
So I mandatorily made it that we had to finish watching this fucking movie. Listen. One good scene, or at least one really well done scene, would probably have been the moment where
Mike, hold that up.
where Santa.
Oh, I love Satan. Of course I do. Satan was so nice.
Where
Hail Satan.
Come on, guy.
Hail Satan, y'all.
Yeah, the Christmas.
Hail Satan.
where Santa is he has a chimney removed and he can't go down, so he uses a little umbrella.
Boy, that fat fuck, yeah,
Right?
dude.
He uses that little tiny umbrella to
Mary Poppins, y'all.
to get down, and what ends up happening is Pitch is just like, well, darn it. And then the well done scene was at this point, he leans over the edge. You see no wires, you see no cable, but he does the perfect bend over the edge, and it just looked really well done.
Yeah,
that's the only well done scene in this entire fucking movie.
Yeah, because the wired scenes, even they showed him again.
They showed a wire with the bag coming down.
Yeah, it was just like the flower too.
And then when he's coming down on the umbrella, you see his shoulders like...
Yeah, so it was one particular key light that you can actually see, like, the lines.
Yeah.
Right there in his... Because Santa was...
So literally the only thing this movie had that was good through the movie was that one really well done scene of the devil leaning over the edge to see Santa floating down on his little mini umbrella, pretending that, that
he's going down the chimney because he lost weight.
Fucking Poppins.
Yeah, yes, he was doing Harry Poppins.
So the
Harry Poppins.
The sleigh was the sleigh wasn't red; it was blue.
Huh?
The Santa sleigh was blue, not red. That was weird.
Well, and the reindeer were fucking white.
Huh?
And the reindeer were fucking white. All of them.
The cocaine reindeer.
Yeah.
Everything was off. The only thing that was right was that Santa was in a red suit. And then they did the classic cliche where the voice actor for Santa was over the top the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that
overacting.
whoa, what would Timmy do?
Run,
Santa. Yeah.
And they're like,
oh, you bitch. Like, very overacted. It was...
and that fucking... just that loop of the music of the fucking tone.
I didn't want to talk about the music.
No,
because it was deafening. I wanted to pretend it didn't exist.
It was annoying.
It was the worst thing ever.
And you could tell it took most of the sound budget because they kept repeating that shit again. And you can repeat that every fucking time. It has to repeat again and again.
You tune out and you wouldn't hear it, but then you fucking hear it again and it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
You're literally in hell and shit.
So, what was it? We're all over the place with this, but I think at the end,
we were all happy.
They're all happy.
No, we were happy it was ending.
Yeah, we were happy it was ending. That's for fucking sure. Oh my god.
Oh, so you did have a bit of trivia with this one. Not much, but there was a bit of trivia, which was one that it was on a show called Worst Films Ever.
Oh yeah, in Germany it came out in 2016, and it was translated into one of the worst films ever.
Yeah, and it was also featured on Mystery Science Theater 3000 in episode 521, which was in 1993. And it was also part of Riff Tracks. So, usually the movies that end up on Riff Tracks is usually an indicator of this movie is not great. But they have turned a lot of movies into cults. And this one doesn't fall behind because it is considered somehow, some way, a cult fantasy film.
Unfortunately.
I don't know, I know there's a lot of movies that are so terrible they're great. The Room.
The Room was excellent.
Terrible movie, but fucking great.
So bad.
Right?
If you have a chance, look it up on YouTube.
All right, Alex.
The Room.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah, thanks, Alex. Have a good one. I'll check out the DM that you sent when I get off here.
Hey, Lex.
See, now I lost my place. Oh yeah, so MST3K.
Yes.
You know, they turned a lot of movies into cults. I don't know if it was a cult prior to MST3K or not. I doubt it because that was in the 90s, and I don't think anybody around the 90s was like really about this movie being a cult movie. But I don't see how this becomes a cult movie, man. Like, I don't see it.
In Mexico.
I'm trying to figure out what appeal it has because it wasn't. I didn't find it funny. I didn't find it.
Oh, what I was telling you about IMDb, the genres it falls under: comedy, fantasy, family, and horror.
Yeah, it fought. Okay, well, and we kind of like mentioned it kind of in lightness, right? It is 1959. It is released in Mexico. And Mexico fear one thing more than a lot, which is, you know, in religion.
Kids? Oh.
Right.
No, they put the kids to work. It's mostly, well, at least 1950s Mexico. It's like, vaya a vender la fruta, mijo.
Yeah.
Pepito, vaya a beber la fruta. But in this scenario, it would be the devil, right? Because it's especially 1950s, heavy religion. You know, it's kind of like how it is in Colombia too, heavy religion.
Yeah, if you
So
see
one
most
thing
of
you
those
fear the
films
most
all the time.
is gonna always be El Diablo.
Yeah.
So when you have the devil being the antagonist against Santa Claus, it kind of references a point of horror for the 50s into the 60s, I guess. Because I don't know, I would consider this more a 60s movie if it's 1959 than
Yeah,
the 50s.
early works. A lot of the design work was very 60s. Like, that's the first thing I saw. I was like, oh, this looks like it's like the 1960s. A lot of reminiscent. Most of these films, also too, from around this era, they're always gonna have some kind of Christian overtone, right?
Yeah, well, especially if it's a Spanish movie.
Yeah,
But-
it's one of these kind of like Santos. What was the other
Because it
one?
was the opposite with the American movies. The American movies were all about free love, titties everywhere, and murder.
Yeah.
So
No, but
you
most
know.
of 50 stuff, it was like genuinely nice, but not too overly aggressive. This always has
Yeah,
the
early
good and
50s,
evil, right? Early 50s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Evil, good and evil, so
Yeah.
yeah, man.
But-
man, this thing sucks, dude. I don't know what the hell to tell you. I
Okay.
mean, you might be enticed because we're hyping it up for you, right? It's,
No, there is no.
we're,
We're not hyping anything.
we're giving too much sugar
The
to
only
this
hype
group.
is the possible value. If you find a buyer, good luck.
The
Wow.
person who that played the role of the devil was Jose Luis Aguirre. Currently still alive.
Jesus.
He is a bright young 90 years old, and he's worked on quite a few movies. He's done his part, you know. Like, I mean, he was even part of a Cantinflas movie. So you know.
Okay, I see.
So he's been around in a few movies. It was interesting how they handled that character. They kind of made him flamboyant, right? Very flamboyant. A lot of dancing around. A lot of goat style, like walking, right? Like he was always walking like this.
Because he was trying to show that, right? I mean, it's
It was
the origins of the devil, right? Pan, the mythical
The hooves are like weird, like
pagan god, and they turned
No,
into a
the hooves
devil.
are weird. They're just like a little like sandal type shit. I don't know.
Yes, they wear little sandals. He was painted all red. You can tell on the camera they used like a red filter to make it more intense, or the image was like hot reds and hot.
Don't you dare touch his
colors.
goatee.
Oh yeah, so he's like doing like this, like oh.
I mean, and basically what he was trying to do through the entire time to stop Santa Claus was like Home Alone pranks.
Oh, the doorknob.
Right? He did the doorknob. He released the dog on
A
him.
lot of trickery.
And
You know,
the
block
ashes
the entrance with the he tried to do the ashes. to
backfire on
face.
him.
Yeah, like it was. I mean, obviously it's before Home Alone, but it's very pre Home Alone
Yeah.
antics, you know. And listen, like there is a lot of
this.
physical comedy. There's always a lot of physical comedy from like the 30s to 40s. You know, you had
Slapstick.
You had exactly your slapstick. You had your Laurel Hardy. You had the Three Stooges.
Whoop.
You had Abbott and Costello, and I think they tried to replicate some of that into this movie. but it just didn't hit. Like, none of the stick hit. Not the way it should. Like, the Ash would have been one, right? If they would have done that in a Laurel and Hardy movie, the way they try to impress... Yeah, they were bad.
Probably they used the same fucking...
Yeah, the
whatever
music.
sound that was.
Yeah. There was a lot of bad. It was a lot of bad. And a lot of things could have maybe made things work. Maybe. It could have been salvageable in certain ways. But...
By not making it. That would have been the most salvageable part. Don't make the shitty film.
That's definitely...
Make those sweatshop kids
I have to
work.
see MST3K episode, and if it made a great MST3K episode, then I'm glad they made it. Because usually, if I get something good out of it, then I'm okay with it existing. You know,
That's
I mean,
true.
it's happened with a few things that MST3K has. I mean, Manos is one of the worst fucking movies you can ever watch.
But watching
it with
Mystery Science Theater 3000
made it like one of the best movies I've ever like, you know.
Well, was basically much better too when you're watching some shitty films with good commentary. Much better.
Yeah.
Very tolerable.
I hope we make
However, we haven't made a commentary.
No, I have to watch it.
We have to make a commentary on this play-by-play of this horrible film named Santa Claus, starring a pitchy devil.
Which his original name was supposed to be Fresco, or this in Spanish,
Fresco.
They named him Pitch.
So, ultimately, we have Rene Cardona was the main director for the original version, and then for the American direction, they used Ken Smith. This was written by Adolfo Torres Portillo and the director Rene Cardona, which did a terrible job. It was produced by William Calderon, and the English language cast, like I said earlier, got no credit. Maybe they decided not to want to be credited because they probably voiced it over and realized how terrible it would be and be like, listen, it's all right. Don't even pay me. I'm just gonna walk home. Not even a taxi.
Speaking about the voiceovers, there's a scene with one of the fathers. You tell in the original script he was talking, but the voiceover was just of him coughing. It was like, oh.
Yeah. No, they did a lot of errors with that kind of stuff. The music, the best part, was done by Antonio Diaz Conde. Antonio Diaz Conde, por favor, hermanito, arréglate, por favor. Aunque, maybe in these day and age he might already, be playing his piano somewhere else. And then the production company was, what was it, Mike?
Steak Studios.
Okay.
Churrasco Azteca Studios, Mexico.
Yeah. And distributed by the narrator voice, K. Gordon Murray. Which decided to actually go through with this and actually distribute it for some fucking reason.
And
the Mexican version is
Gordon.
actually longer.
What?
It's 97 minutes. So remember, there was a couple of scenes that seemed like they jumped.
Yeah.
So they probably cut some stuff out.
The narrator talking.
They definitely could have edited more stuff out for the English version.
Of course.
But they obviously went against that idea. But, I think it's about that time. We get to primary points of this moment here, of this review.
Just in a 1-point system out of 10?
No, I was going to go to something before that.
Oh, who did
so, Christmas time is around the corner. Do you think we'll do another one before Christmas?
Yeah, we can.
Alright, so we might do one more before Christmas. But since we have a guest here, don't know if he'll join us for the next one. Actually, you probably won't because you're not going to be in the country. So
He'll be with the kids.
obviously 2021 has been a rough year for a lot of people. It's been, since 2020, it's gotten a lot of heaviness on it through the time. Obviously, Thanksgiving is a place for thankfulness and all that stuff. But a lot of people talk about what they're thankful for around Christmas time as well, being a holiday season and all that kind of stuff and all that. So, and it's also like, what are you wishing for? Right? So, coming to this holiday season, Mike, what are you thankful and wishing for in this holiday season?
I wish everybody get better. Get over this dumb shit that's going on. The Omicron, lexicon, Delta, Schmelta, Elta. I hope everybody gets better. I heard, dude, consult your doctor if you can take it or not. I don't push this shit, but it's just really taking care of yourselves, your family, the people who you lost. I'm so sorry. This shit fucking sucks. I hope everybody can get together, stop fighting online. I wish everybody be cool with each other like we used to before. Or I don't know when, but hopefully things can get better. Nah, man, just everybody who's watching and those who are going to watch, I wish you guys much safe holidays. Hope you get the things that you need. Because to get the things that we want, we have to work hard for, right? And now that's it. Just wishing love and peace, prosperity, all that jazz, all that good stuff. There you go.
I can't do it. I'm fucking stupid.
Bro, do it. Guy, I help you. Go, do it. No, wait. Do it with the hands on it.
Do a little Beavis and Butthead in the vagina.
Well, I'm pretty sure me and Mac will be back. We're gonna try and do. I know we talked with Merle when he jumped on my live here on our Ram Film Reviews.
Yeah.
We talked about Krampus a lot. So I'm hoping that we get to do not only the version of Krampus that a lot of people have talked about being actually good, which was the newer version. Or the more recent version, right? That came out, I think it was like, 2016 or 2018, something like that.
So Ellie has something she's thankful for, and she wishes...
I wish for a lifetime supply of special oregano. That's a tall order. That's a tall order.
Special oregano. Well, that's a good... Yes.
It's a great wish. It's a tall order, though.
Yeah, I wish that to everybody. Everybody calm the fuck down.
Yeah, it definitely would help. But then we ran into this fantastic little piece called Mother Krampus, and I kind of want to see what that's all about.
Is that available on streaming or haven't?
I don't care. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Somehow, some way, I'm going to figure that out. But I saw the image of the Krampus, and I want to make this happen. I feel it's going to probably be better than this, but it's probably going to be bad.
Yeah. I believe we could do another video on Sunday, another review. I ain't doing shit on Sunday.
So Krampus is on Tubi.
Tubi, yes.
So we'll get it some ads, and not only that, but there's a part 2.
They made a part 2.
Yeah, they made a part 2.
Makes me want to watch it now. Is that good?
Yeah, but there was actually a couple more movies. Like maybe depending on the day we do it, maybe we can do something like marathon style with some kind of Christmas stuff or something, depending on when we're able to do it. But yeah, I do want to go ahead and tackle some more Christmas stuff before the holiday season arrives, and give you guys a little merry joy of another Ram Film review before the year's end. I just want to mention, I'm very thankful for these last couple of days have been rough for me personally. I had another death in the family, so I'm very thankful for people like Mac, like Mike, and friends like all those that join us in the lives, everyone that partakes in the goofiness and the artistry, the creativeness that we all kind of do in our own way in our Instagrams or whatever social media avenue, since we don't have
Instagrams,
all the physical connection and activity with everybody. At least there is that avenue of social media, which I don't recommend in overdosage, but in a good amount of dosage can be nice and helpful in a lot of ways. But it's always good to escape from it as well. But I am very appreciative of everyone. I'm very appreciative of family and friends and all those that have shown a lot of love. So I'm thankful for all you guys, and all I'm wishing is for everybody, like Mike said, to be happy, healthy, and overcome this fucking piece of shit of a virus and everything that's going on in the world, and just get to a better fucking place in this plane, in this place we are now. Normalcy is out the window. We understand that. Our normal is different now. But all we can do is move forward and work better to make it work for us. And we've done it plenty of fucking times. We went through the Great Depression and made it fucking work. We've gone through too many fucking things to not make it work this time. So hopefully humanity can get its shit together and escape a lot of the garbage that exists in humanity and push ourselves forward. So I'm just hoping that we're able to achieve that and better ourselves. And then for all those suffering from any kind of depression, anxiety, mental health issues, you already know. This is what we do. This is what we have. This is what we love to
Come to us.
talk about.
Come to my head.
A lot of us deal with it, and all our love is there for you guys. So, hopefully this helps in any kind of way. And join us on the next one. But for now, that is it. Thank you very much. Oh, no.
Yeah, fuck me, right?
No.
Your wish.
I know. I didn't want to fucking say it, but yeah.
Oh well.
No,
yes.
no.
Yeah, wish you
No.
Merry Christmas. Wish. Who do you see yourself in the movie?
What's your rate?
About a 7-incher?
Nice.
Girthy?
Oh, this shit fucking... Can we go half C's on these?
You can go as bad as you want to go.
I guess the lowest, let's go 0.1 out of 10. Or maybe 0.5. This movie,
I mean, technically...
it's great.
it's 1 to 10, so it has to be... If the worst is a 1.
A 1, yeah. If I could just go one
Technically.
rating scale. Yeah, 1 out of 10. This movie's fucking horrible. I wanted to take it off even before it started. But
I was about to just say goodbye without even giving her a fucking rating. So, 1 for you.
1 for me.
I'll give it a... Can I copy the same thing in 1?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's a 1, but it's a marijuana 4. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, there's a shitload of stuff. So, it's a 1, but a marijuana 4.
A hefty marijuana 4.
A hefty marijuana 4. Yeah.
You have to be
Dookie.
well supplied
Yeah.
to go ahead and enjoy this the way you need
Yes,
to
indeed.
enjoy it.
How hot is he or she? He looks like a 7 drinker, or she looks like a 8 drinker, right? Like
Gotcha.
5 or 6 beers.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, look a little bit hotter. Oh, you got your babe.
Get some
So.
shrooms up in this bitch,
What the
Oh no,
fuck?
this will definitely be like a Shroom 7.
Peyote.
It'll definitely be a Shroom 7. Because there's a lot going on, especially with all that smoke.
Oh, well,
It's a
I
definitely
know,
a Shroom
right?
7.
So I don't think that's a dry ice. We can put that as marijuana sale from
Yeah.
Mexico.
I land in the same place. For me, it's definitely a fucking 1. I can't move. I can't find a reason to make it anything better than a 1. Because everything about it just made me hate it even more. The Michael Jackson moment, and I mean the leaning, not the other stuff.
Michael Jackson moment.
Well, the leaning over the edge,
Oh, okay. The
smooth criminal thing.
The smooth criminal thing was awesome.
So that's like, I mean, obviously it's pre-smooth criminal, but maybe that's where Michael Jackson got the idea.
Everybody watched this fucking film back in the day, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
well,
director of Home
wait,
Alone.
Let's leave it alone.
Sam
Let's get out of here
Raimi.
because I feel like something's gonna happen here that's not gonna happen.
no, I was gonna ask him about like the wish thing. What?
Oh, yeah.
I want to see what he wanted to wish. You got wishes too, buddy.
Wish for some Taco Bell. Alright, so thankful for, basically, it's cliche shit, but, friends of friends I've met, I'm getting a little choked up here, Fred. But, amazing people I've met in my life, taught me a lot, showed me who they are, made me, how would I say, just, accepted me for who I am and shit. I've always had like the issues, like, what would people think about me? They're like, hey man, just fucking be yourself. Thankful for self-awareness. It's okay to take time for yourself, no matter how long it takes. People don't have to understand it as long as it makes sense to you. Work hard for yourself. Fake it till you make it. Make yourself believe you're already at that position or wherever, a job or that house or the X amount of money you want. Just believe it. Even if you don't see it for a while, you're gonna get there. Have confidence in yourself and just don't be a fucking bad person.
Don't be a douche.
Be you, but don't hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Verbally, physically,
Don't be a fart.
Yeah. So, like I said, it doesn't have to make sense to anybody but yourself. It's your journey, your life. Whether you lose people or people understand, at the end, it's fuck it. But, I'm grateful for this. idea Randall had back in the a few months ago. Grateful and thankful that he reached out to me, because I had people in the past reach out to me. I was like, nah, I was thinking about it too much, and I was like, fuck it, special guest, Mike, awesome. I met him, funny as hell, makes me forget what I'm going through. So this is the thing why we're here, to escape, not escape, but just to
some kind of escapism, right?
Yeah, just be
From the
ourselves
bullshit.
and get some time away from what we're going through in life.
Yeah.
Which I hope it's helped you.
Yeah, it's helped.
Experience,
Yeah, man, hanging with you guys, right? Good rapport, nice banter, funny time.
Yeah, and I wish you
thanks,
guys
man.
maybe one day you could see like a live footage of what we go through. Watching these films.
Without getting canceled or knocked off.
Yeah.
I mean, we are gonna try it on Twitch, and Twitch is real quick
Yeah.
to ban people. So
Ban
we
me.
have to be.
and I wish for the best, and make it work. Only you can make it happen. Even though you have a great support system, if you do or don't, you have yourself at the end. And I just wish, for Taco Bell.
Yeah, definitely, powerful statement there, man. Again, it's like we've said it multiple times when we've done these lives. Like, the intention of this was born out of anxiety, depression, and friendship. This is basically what birthed Ram Film Reviews, is two guys that enjoy fucking movies, and we were talking shit about movies, and it led to this opportunity, and it allows us to kind of like therapeutically find a way to ease the moments, right? And find our own moment of relief. And that's why this means enough to me for the moment. And I've told Mac this before, is like, listen, I don't care if 3 people watch us, 4 people watch us, or whatever. I really don't care. I just love doing
Thanks
this
for you guys to be here,
because
man.
I love watching the movies, and I love watching it with my friend and enjoying it with my friend, and then talking about them with my friend. And that's what's made this like very fucking special. And it's why like I don't give a fuck how whatever level we get to it with this.
Oh yeah.
If people pick up on it more, or if not, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Until both of us are telling each other like, yeah, fuck it, and figure something else out. I'm down to fucking keep doing this shit no matter what place it stays.
It's good therapy.
So
Exactly.
I would like to add, I do wish, though, and something extra, I do wish for those viewers or any special guests that we have, that they see that we're doing what we want to, no matter. This is not about levels or nothing. It's just we're out there doing what we want to. So hopefully this helps you in like just stepping out of your comfort zone and just saying, fuck it, I'm gonna do this artwork, I'm gonna write this lyric, I'm gonna go on stage, sing, or tell a joke, something, scream, get out of there and just do it. So just get out of your comfort zone. If I fucking could do it, Randall could do it, and Mike's out here doing it, anybody, you can do it too, So, and I wanted to add something else, but my fucking brain sucks right now at 2:11 in the morning.
Because we watched Santa Claus.
there you
That's
go.
the reason why it sucks.
Literally.
So this is
My brain sucks too.
And again,
Literally
not
killed my
focusing on
brain.
the negativity, focus on the positivity. Where
What
this movie was fucking horrible, but I enjoyed the journey of at the end. We had fun watching it due to the jokes. We had fun reviewing it, but reviewing a bad movie, it was awesome.
Positively horrible.
Yeah,
That's what the
I
fuck
mean,
this thing is.
by like my own fault here, I did say that my intention was to watch a terrible movie with Mike.
True.
Because Mike is literally the version. He is the epitome of life of a party type of situation. So if anybody can make a joke out about anything, as bad as it can fucking be movie wise, how it's presented, it's gonna fucking be Mike. So I knew that the experience had to be something like this. It had to be something where in the end of it, we're going to hate the fucking movie.
Oh, look at Johnson.
But everything around it was fucking great.
Dad, is
so-
that you?
Nice. Yeah, they're just drawing penises on my...
It's a Johnson. You
I can't
say-
draw a penis on this thing, bro. Who's gonna find this?
It's like Jonah.
everybody's gonna watch
it's like
it now, 'cause
Jonah
it's-
Hill from Superbad, right? Just drawing penises everywhere.
It's an
Couldn't stop.
it's an addiction.
Hey,
Nice.
Hey,
Nice.
you like that?
You know, we all got, you know, it's a movie.
Yeah, it's
So
definitely...
yeah, we just started talking about heavy topics. About being thankful for certain things, being, wishing you guys, wishing us the best. But I do thank you guys for hearing us out. I don't know if you guys want to add anything, because I don't want to talk no more.
Nah,
All right,
man.
so last thing I'll mention is that this movie, if you do want to destroy your brain and hurt yourself and cause yourself this kind of pain that we
and
felt,
discomfort.
it is available for streaming on Tubi.
Wow.
So you can watch it if you want to watch it,
Ooh, the ads are gonna be the best part.
probably.
Possibly.
So you can go ahead and try and enjoy that. If not, make sure you pay attention to that giveaway, because that giveaway will be coming soon. And now it is adding another prize to it, which is Santa Claus. The 1959 English dubbed version of this movie. That fortunately is cut down to 94 minutes and not the full 97 minutes it was originally. Because I think 5 more minutes of that would have been hell.
And yeah, the giveaway might seem like it's going downhill, but trust me, this is worth $8 to
Just made it 10
$50.
times better.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is a 1, but a solid
That's
marijuana 4. You think
$50.
it's a joke?
And-
It's a shitty 1 and a marijuana 4. What?
Yeah, Shroom 7.
A shroom 7, bro. A shroom
Yep.
7. That's correct. I like that. A shroom 7.
Yeah.
This will make you really
Marijuana
fly.
4, a Shroom 7.
Yeah, the giveaway
And
will,
the sober
will be
one.
better. It'll start increasing. It's just
Alright. Anyway, let's get the fuck out of here. Thank you, Mike, for joining us.
Balls are
We'll hope we have you back in another one, and hopefully I'll try and avoid it being a terrible movie.
No, I'm glad to be back. I don't mind. I don't mind watching this POS.
Now-
I can put this to my library.
POS, points of
1959.
sale.
Point of sale.
It's working retail too much.
Piece of shit. That's what this is.
This is the point of sale.
We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. But again, thank you again, Mike, for joining us and getting trapped into this movie.
My balls are trapped.
Yeah,
You're sleepy.
I know.
Merry Christmas.
We'll be
Bye.
back again. At least me and Mac will, and we'll have a lot more exciting things coming soon. And keep paying attention. The giveaway's coming soon. I promise it is coming soon. I know I keep mentioning it, and we haven't put anything out yet because we're trying to get those follower listeners up, because we need to be at least at near 100 for it to be a thing. So thank you again.
Thank you, everybody that watched, that stayed tuned, that have been watched for a few seconds or whatnot. You guys are supporting us without even knowing it. Again, stay tuned for the giveaway. We love you guys. This has been another rant review.
Oh.
Oh.
That will remind you of
What?
I fucking what's that shit?
Chapulín?
No, Chapulín Colorado.
El Chapulín Colorado.